What up guys, my name is Eddie Bear and welcome back to another episode. Today I will give you a 2-in-1 episode, cause I will show you how to get the best out of a little studio like mine is here with just one light, and also how you can increase the depth of your studio with the help of some additional lights in your background. But first off, let me show you the setup that is creating this lighting effect right now. For the left side of my face, I'm using this light and the wall in front of it in order to bounce off the light onto my face. For the right side of my face, I'm using this big light with a big diffuser, and it is shining directly on my face. On top of the two lights I'm having in front of me, I also use the lamp behind me in order to show you guys what kind of topic I'm talking about. If I'm talking about tech, it is blue. If I'm talking about YouTube related stuff, it is red. So as you can see, today's episode is kind of like a mixed thing. So I guess purple would be right, but let's go with red for today. So now I will show you what happens if you replace all these lights that really take up a lot of real estate in my little studio with just one front-facing light. So let's get to it. Looks cool, isn't it? So let me show you what we've changed in this setup here. So in this setup, I'm only using one big ring light in front of me. And I even have a remote control in order to, adjust the color brightness or the color temperature. And I also can turn it off if I want to, but then it's getting a bit dark in here. So let's switch that back on, and here's the focus again. But that's not the only thing I kinda improved with my setup. If you take a look behind me, you will notice, let me switch off the light again for a moment, and you will also notice that there is more red in my background, and this can be achieved really easy with some cheap LED lights that you can put on the background of your monitor or whatever you use in your background in order to give your field a bit more depth. Also, this setup has some advantages, cause with the light only facing on my face, I have more attention what is right in here instead of what's behind me. And with the light in the background, the room feels bigger than it actually is. Also, with the fact that I'm only using one light and one tripod for my camera, my setup is way easier to put away if I need the space in my studio. So with all that said, let me give you a quick unboxing of the ring light I'm using here. So today we are going to look at the Yongnuo digital ring light. I ordered it off Amazon because this was the cheapest LED ring light I could find that also had a remote control. Okay, so as you can see, we get a lot of stuff with this ring light. This is the mount for the ring light. With this one you will mount it on your tripod. So looks like a stiff plastic, and this is metal, so kind of decent quality here. And with my version I also received two huge batteries, so I can power my ring light with the batteries, and I'm not necessarily need to stick to PSU. So here's the thing with the batteries here. Those batteries are like the Sony batteries you can put into pretty much every kind of accessory, and this is the charger for it. And this charger is a USB charger, so I'm not sure how long this would take to charge it with this one, because it only has 600 milliamps in it, but I guess I will stick to another external charger that has way more juice than 600 milliamps. And of course you also receive a USB cable to charge your batteries. Alright, so now let's take a look inside the bag. And here we have our huge ring light.
This thing is really big, as you can assume from how far I have to hold it away to fit it into my wide-angle lens here. So on the back we have 2 battery slots here. Also, you can use this one with an external PSU. To be honest, I thought it would be included, but I didn't find it yet. So let's see what we find also in here. This is our remote control for the whole ring light. So it is powered by AAA batteries that are not included, by the way. Would have been nice to at least get a first set of AAAs with this. So I guess this is it for our little unboxing with the Yongnuo Digital YN608 light. And let's fire this puppy up and see how it performs. Oh, and before I forget it, this is the hole where you mount your tripod mount. So just screw it in and you're already good to go. Gives you a firm grip here, so no wobbling or anything, so really decent quality from this one here.
With the huge diffuser that is mounted in front of the ring light, you will have a hard time to spot individual LEDs. And this makes the Yongnuo ring light a pretty good replacement for all the non-LED ring lights out there. The possibility to adjust the color temperature in addition with the amount of light that this ring light is emitting makes it really one of a kind. And with the remote control, it is really easy to adjust your settings, and you actually always know what your settings are and you don't have to guess them, like on most of the other products in this price range. The Yongnuo ring light is really a decent ring light. And you will notice that if you are a regular viewer, that I played around with my light setup a lot till I came up with this one here. So I really can recommend the Yongnuo ring light, and through the fact that you can use this ring light with batteries makes it really portable, and this means you can also use it outside, or if you are a photographer, you also can use it in different light setups outside or in a studio or wherever you need it. There are also a few things I would wish they would improve on. For example, there is no actual way to really properly mount this ring light on a tripod. You can only place it on top of the stick, but you cannot tighten it in any way, so it will always move freely and you can turn it around. Also, there is a thing with the remote control. The remote control is really nice within its design and it works as designed, but there is one actual thing that really bugs me. So if you take your remote control and plug it into the ring light, it will show you the status of the batteries within the ring light. So that means you won't run out of battery. But if you're using your remote control as it is designed as to be remote, it will not show you the status of the batteries of the ring light. So with all that said, what do you think about my setup for a small YouTuber light setup? Is this one light setup something you would consider for your studio? Hit me up in the comments and tell me how you managed to lighten your small YouTuber studio properly. Also tell me what you think about the color code I came up with in order to show you what kind of topic I'm covering in my actual video. And by the way, I also use this color code on my thumbnails. So I hope this little tutorial was helpful for you and it will help you to improve the quality of your videos. So as always, thank you for watching and I see you next time.